Jason, you are muted.
Hey everyone! Welcome to our 7th hour of role-playing today. My name is Jason Azevedo, and I am your Dungeon Master for this evening. This is episode lucky number 13 of Into the Mist, our Curse of Strahd campaign. Just want to do a bunch of shout-outs before I introduce who is with us tonight. I want to thank Sirenscape, who was our main title sponsor as usual. They are awesome and incredible, and I'm not sure if we'll have Sirenscape this session, actually, because we had to pivot. But anyways, we're good. Technically, things are going very well, and we're just thankful that we actually have internet amongst the apocalypse. So it is wonderful, and we were thankful for that fact. We also want to thank Gary Con for hosting us today. This is why we're here. We are here for virtual Gary Con. Luke played last game with us with a bunch of awesome folks for our Tides of Wildmount prologue, which will continue next Monday, not this Monday, but the following Monday on our Twitch and on the D&D Twitch for our whole season, 3 or 4 months, and then we'll be back to Curse of Strahd closer to June, July, and then into Halloween, which we are very pumped about. Want to thank D&D, of course, for partnering with us and sponsoring the channel, as well as Elderwood Academy and Dwarven Forge and WizKids and Mythroll Armories, who has a Kickstarter right now. Check out mythrollarmories.com, M-Y-T-H, Myth, R-O-L-L. They have these awesome dice spinner dice alternatives, which are pretty awesome. They're like 600% funded right now and are doing very well. So check them out as Joel Vanna White's it. And Mel's pointing the wrong way. Yeah, that way. That's the right way. Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow night, if I am still alive after today, I will be painting the Young Red Dragon on Knowles' Marvelous Tutorials at 5 p.m. Eastern. And I will be walking you guys through that. That's something that some you guys have wanted for a long time. And so we are looking forward to doing that. As always, if you're enjoying what you're watching tonight, please follow and subscribe on twitch.tv/RealmSmith, twitch.tv/D&D, and twitch.tv/GaryCon, as we are live on all of those channels. This is also a difficult time with us having canceled GaryCon or having to cancel GaryCon. And so to help GaryCon out, please check out their merch on their website. You can hit the bazaar area and you can buy all kinds of merch there to give them a bit of a helping hand. As well, we have merch, and that's one way to kind of help us to recover from the losses of GaryCon. Has all our character pictures on it and all that fun stuff, so you can check that out. As well, we are offering $25 off your first box using GaryCon 12, Roman numerals 12, XII. I said L last year, and that's not true. XII is GaryCon 12, and you'll get $25 off your first box. And it's an adventure box that we send to your home each and every month, and it's everything that you need, including miniatures and candles and sound sets and all this wonderful stuff in it. But here to talk about another amazing box is none other than Matthew Lillard, who has joined us for all 3 streams today and Cyberpunk last night and Cyberpunk on Monday. It's awesome, Matthew. So Thank you so much, dude, for being here for all of this time.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a blast. I felt like it was the least we could do to help out GaryCon and to jump in and sort of support virtual GaryCon. So I've regretted the choice after the first 6 hours, which ended this morning at 11. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. It's been great. It's been great playing with new players. I think that you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
It's really nice to sort of jump into a game that's well-defined and you guys all know who you are. And the role-playing is great. And we're in the middle of great combat, and it's exciting. So thanks for having me.
Thanks, man. Also, do you want to just tell us about the GaryCon exclusive?
Oh, yeah. I always forget. I'm not very good at pitching our company. So I'm one of the founders of a company called Beetle and Grimm's. We're a company that creates high-end boxed editions of Dungeons & Dragons releases. We have a bunch of merch at beetleandgrims.com. You go check it out. A bunch of T-shirts, a bunch of... we have the Eberron Gold box, which is our best box we've ever made. And for this weekend, we are giving 10% off of anything in the store, and all those proceeds will go back to GaryCon. The code for that is Go Gary Get Busy, BUSY 2020. So Go Gary Get Busy 2020, and all your donations will go back to GaryCon, or all your purchases 10% will go back to GaryCon. and check us out. By the way, I was looking at all your sponsors. We should sponsor you. I'm sure, as one of the founders of the company, I know I can say this. We would love to sponsor your next adventure, which begins on Monday. So we should talk about that off air.
Dude, we should absolutely talk about that. That'd be so much fun. Awesome.
But thank you for having me, Jace. It's been a blast.
Dude, it's a blast. We first met at D&D Live last year, which we're not sure if it's going to happen this year. And we speed dated through press almost a year ago. So it was a blast. And thanks, dude, for doing this. It really means a lot to all of us. Okay, are you guys ready to venture into the mist?
I'm not ready.
So ready.
Let's delay at least 2 more hours.
Yeah, it's not good right now. It's definitely not good. Matt Mercer, for those of you that didn't see part 1 and are just joining us, Matt Mercer joined in as Strahd and played an incredible Strahd, and now I need to follow in his footsteps. And what a cool surprise bomb to drop on everyone at home, and have him join us. Such a wonderful dude. All right.
Was anyone else intimidated? I was slightly intimidated.
I was.
Yeah.
He was playing. It was slightly intimidating. That's why I took the dominant role. You saw me bossing him around a lot.
Yeah. which I think worked.
Someone needs to be the alpha.
That. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really good idea. Never playing uncritical role. Awesome.
That's really good. And then also joining us is Noura. Noura, tell us about where we can find you and what you're up to and all that kind of stuff.
I'm currently on a show called Vampire the Masquerade LA by Night, which is the World of Darkness TTRPG. It shows on Twitch as well. It's on twitch.tv/World of Darkness. We just finished our 4th season, but have 4 more epilogues to show that comes on every Friday night at 8. I also play, and I always forget to plug this, but I also play Shaheen on the mobile app game Ingress. For anybody who plays, it's made by Niantic.
Way.
Yeah, it's made by Niantic, who is also the maker of Pokemon Go. And I will be on an upcoming D&D show called How Dice Will Travel. And I just wanted to say thank you again to Luke for still having this this go virtual so that we could all play together. I know that everybody, him and his whole team, worked countless hours trying to get this together. And also thank you, Jason, because you were tasked with getting this all, put on stream. And so also thank you to you for making this all possible too.
Yay, Jason.
Go, Jason.
Thanks. Guys, honestly, this is the best birthday present I could possibly ask for. It's going to be it's been an incredible weekend, and I can't wait for this to happen. So thank you so much.
Is it your birthday today?
Tomorrow's my birthday. Yeah. So just super cool.
Tomorrow.
Super cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's do this. I get to pick up the pieces, as it were. All right, you guys are currently in combat with Strahd von Zarovich himself. Where we left off was Rictavio had cast Turn Undead, and you successfully turned 3 of the 5 vampire spawn that existed. But just after we did that, we'll get to Falpher in a second. For those of you at home, the militia is doing an incredible job of keeping the zombies out of Vallaki by spending bits. The way that we do that is that you guys can spend bits in the chat. 100 bits is a single arrow that was shot at the zombies, and they have successfully, I didn't expect this, successfully cleared the zombies that were at the north wall attacking the town. If they got inside, because they would have, it would have been very, very bad. The last volley caused how many points, Josh? 68 points of damage, which finished off the rest of the horde. I think hundreds of points of damage you guys have done. Thank you so very much. You're not done yet, though. So please stay tuned, because there is more that is about to happen in there. Falpher, you are currently up.
Yes.
And Falpher, do you remember what you rolled for initiative here? Because I had moved these around for our last stream, and now...
Yeah, I rolled an 18 for initiative on this.
You did. And Rone, what did you roll?
That's a very good question.
I think you were before I think you were after Sterling, and Callie was first.
I think I was a 15. I think I was 15.
Yeah. Okay. I just needed to get redone here, and then I think Ezmerelda was after Callie, and then Rictavio was after Rone, I believe was the case. That's the way that we're going to go,
just go with that.
from here. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Falpher, you are up, sir. What do you do?
I am going.
Dmitri is currently on the ground. He has gone down.
Yep.
So,
sorry. To recap real quick as well, you heard. I made you do a perception check at the beginning of your turn. You had heard that Irina and Ismark are locked in that room. Strahd heard it and turned his gaze towards that door. What do you do?
Yeah. So having seen Dmitri on the ground and having to make a decision between the two, I quickly yell out to my compatriots, which one do I heal? Guys, anyone? Which one do I pick to heal? Do I pick dude who's Rictavio, who's holding the force around us, or do I heal Dmitri and bring him back?
Come
Dmitri.
on. How do you put that on us?
Bring
I'm
up
asking.
Dmitri.
I'll say to you, don't be a fool. Heal your paladin.
Okay, so I'll Zephyr Strike Jay as a bonus action.
Yep.
That expands my movement. I will run over to Dmitri, touch him.
Okay.
To do and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Can you use two main tier spells above cantrips within one turn?
What are the main spells that he's doing? Sorry.
Well, one's a bonus action and one's an action, right?
Yeah, but they all use tier 1 spell slots, do they not?
I have
If you
3
have the
spell
slots,
slots
you can do it.
available.
No, sorry. So he's casting something. He has a bonus action per turn, and he has a full action. So can you not cast a spell in a bonus action
So I believe the ruling is that you can't take 2 tier 1 and up spells. You can use a cantrip and a main spell that costs a slot, but I'm not sure you can use 2 spell slots within one turn.
Well, yeah, but if it says you can cast it as a bonus action, right? Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, what do you want to do, Jay?
You cast it as a bonus action, right?
Yeah, I cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I use that movement, extra 30 feet.
Yeah.
Move up to Dmitri.
Oh, and then cast healing.
And cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and allow it for now. Rone, if you can, Dave, if you can just look that up and confirm either way, that'd be great, and then we'd know for next time. But I'll allow it now to let Dmitri get back up. If you can roll that Cure Wounds.
Yeah, so it's an 8 plus 4. So let me roll a 4 here. And that is 3. So that's what's that? 11?
Yeah. Okay, so Dmitri, you wake from the most horrible possible nightmare that you cannot actually recall what has happened, but you come back screaming at the top of your lungs, which reverberates in this chapel. Okay, Falpher, that's it. Rone, you're up.
Actually, I'm with the rest of my movement, Jay. If I have any left, I'm just gonna skedaddle out of the building.
Okay, so you turn to run and you get back to the door, but the fog has now created an actual wall at the door.
Hi, Falpher. I see as you join me at the doorway.
Yeah. I'll hide behind the door.
Yeah, and it's actually Rone and it's pushed you out, and Ezmerelda. It's actually pushed you into the church. You guys have actually had to back into the church because the fog has closed in so tightly. Rictavio, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
My turn.
Yeah, it's your initiative.
Yeah. I am okay.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, 1 sec. Matt, you actually went right before Falpher, so I think it's Ezmerelda's turn. I'll come back around to you.
Yeah, I had you guys
mixed up. Okay, so Ezmerelda, you go ahead.
So I would like to how far apart is Rictavio from Strahd?
He is right in front of him.
Ooh, okay.
Face to face.
Okay.
Cheek to cheek.
Yeah. I will hurl another firebolt at Strahd.
Okay.
17 plus stuff, 23.
That is a hit.
And 7 points of damage.
Okay.
But then I would like to run up to Rictavio.
Yeah.
And as a free action, can I hand him a greater potion of healing?
Oh.
Yes. So
Nice.
you cast your spell, you jump up behind him, and you hand him a spell, a potion behind him, as you kind of rest just behind where he is. Yep.
Okay.
Very nice.
Here, take this. You'll need it.
Okay.
Jason.
Yeah.
Given our relationship,
Yeah.
I say to her, "You girl, take it. I will not take this. In sooth, keep it."
You have to take it because A, I said so, and B, I have another one.
Ah!
Not bad.
And I tried, for the record, I tried to give it back to her.
Okay.
But
Yeah. She denies it.
Tell me that.
Okay. Sterling is up. Dmitri on deck.
I just realized, were we supposed to level up?
Yeah, I set the level up in the break.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
slept in the break.
Well, not you, not Rictavio and Ezmerelda. The rest of the
Okay,
party.
cool.
Yeah.
I think you skipped my turn too.
Oh, geez, I did too. It's your turn, buddy. You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No worries. It is only one spell slot if it's not only one spell a turn. It's not a cantrip. Okay, so I'm going to. Where's Strahd's focus right now? He's looking towards a different direction right now.
Yeah. So he's right in front of Rictavio, but he's looking to the left towards that doorway.
Okay.
That door that he heard the voice come from.
Okay, I see. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Scorching Rays on Strahd.
Okay.
But before that, I'll say, Lord Strahd, is there any chance you'll leave us in peace?
I just came to speak to my beloved.
Then, by all means, don't let us get in your way. And hearing that, I'll turn my spell. I'm gonna move off to the side, farther back, and I'm gonna use two sorcerer points to cast darkness on myself.
Okay. How back? You're back as far as you can go, so you're in the doorway basically.
Okay, but is there a room directly to the side of it?
There's a door to the left, and there's a door to the right. The right is where Irina's voice came from.
I'll move towards the left and just stay in that doorway area.
Okay, so there is an actual closed door to a room there. Do you want to open it?
I do. 100% I do.
You open it, and it looks like the chamber of the priest in there. There's a desk and a bed, and you imagine that he's probably not going to be needing it.
Okay, I yell to the others, "Come this way!" And I move into the room.
Okay. All right, and you cast darkness, you said?
I will.
Okay, and then in the room.
When I'm in the room, I cast darkness on myself.
Okay, for the sake of the people in the room, at home, can you tell us what darkness does?
Yeah, darkness will set up a 20 radius around me of pitch black darkness, and since which others can't see in it and have disadvantage on attacks within it, and it lasts for 10 minutes, I believe.
Okay.
Basically makes it hard for others to see.
Okay. And sorry, what's the radius on it?
I believe it's 20, but I'm double checking right now.
Okay, no problem.
15-foot radius.
15 feet? Okay, basically it covers the room. So basically the darkness comes right to the doorway. All right. Ezmerelda went. Sterling, you're up. Dmitri on deck.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm still face to face with Strahd, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to say my father told me to bring more light to the world. And you, Demon Strahd, you are dark. And I will use Giant's Might.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grapple him.
Okay.
So Bloop, 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 bloop. Or maybe Transformers.
Yeah, you grow, right?
Yeah.
Where's Big?
I grow. I become a large creature.
Where's Big Sterling? Sorry,
I get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and I do an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay. I don't know where Big Sterling is currently, but we will find him.
That's okay. We'll just pretend it's super awesome.
Okay, and you will attempt to grapple. I would like you to make a strength check, please.
All right. Now I get advantage because of giant might.
Yeah.
Does he get disadvantage on his challenge because he's within the circle? No?
He's not within the circle.
All right. That's athletics, right?
Yeah, strength athletics. That's just a strength check.
All right, that's a 16.
Okay, so you grow to twice the size, and you guys see, as you're accustomed to, Ezmerelda and Rictavio, this is the first time you've ever seen it, and Sterling begins to expand and grow to a large-sized construct. He reaches down and puts his hands on Strahd's shoulders, and begins to try and kind of hold him and grapple him in place. What is your intention with this grapple?
Basically to, kind of hold him like, hey, everybody get your free punches.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. We're so screwed.
Do you try and get behind him, or what's your
well, anyway, I'd be able to I guess I want to immobilize him. I want to make it so that he would not be able to do much damage, and also allow, I don't have to go from behind and make it a full Nelson or anything. It'll be awkward.
Right. Okay, so he so you come down and you grab his arms and trying to hold him in, and you feel him come around, and there is this powerful grip of strength that you've never felt from a creature that size, or any creature, period, frankly. And he begins to overpower your arms as he begins to lift your arms and twists it so that you are no longer attempting to grapple. Your grapple failed. Okay,
that's kind of epic. All right, and I'll use my reaction to give Rictavio advantage on the next thing he does.
Very nice.
Using Uvar.
Yeah, you got that, Rictavio?
Copy that.
Okay. Sterling, he looks up at you and says, "My dear misguided boy, your blood will be the last I consume."
I don't have blood.
We'll find out. Dmitri, you're up.
Okay. I just want to clear up. When I was revived, it was 11 points to heal, to stabilize me.
Yeah.
Do I still get that point?
Yeah, you're up to 11 points. Yeah, you're back up to 11.
Okay. Because with leveling up, it gave me more as well.
Yeah. I would say so. Yeah. You guys don't heal though, right? So your maximum will go up, but you still have your current hit point level.
Okay. So standing up, I'm still right next to Strahd, and I say to him, "You won't do that again." And I'm just gonna swing at him again. I think my vow of enmity no longer applies because I was dead.
Yeah. Unconscious, yeah.
Okay, so just the regular attack roll. 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, and I will use Divine Smite again. Whoa, that was really low. Okay. So 8 slashing damage and 5 radiant damage.
Okay, so the radiant damage, as you come across, your blade burns with holy radiant energy as it strikes across his arm while he's holding Sterling's arms aloft and has now broken out of his grapple. It slices across. He looks at you And that searing energy, again, it doesn't cut as deep, but that radiant energy burns hot. He goes, he looks at you, he goes, that a boy. And he takes it. Sorry, that was 11 points altogether, right?
Yeah. 8 plus 5, 13.
13. Okay. It is Callie, you're up.
Why didn't you say Callie on deck?
Sorry. We're back up to the top of the initiative order.
Okay, well, I'm going to. So is he's being held by Sterling still?
Yeah. Well, no, he's not holding. No, they're in a tussle, but he's not being held.
Okay. I am going to. I need help. I want to fly. I want to fly up above and behind him so he can't see me. Yeah. And then I want to shoot him with an arrow.
Okay. So all of a sudden, from behind you, you guys see a flash of light that kind of in your periphery you catch. As you kind of glance back, Callie sprouts these wings that are made of pure energy as she begins to float up to the top of where the pinnacle of the roof is. And the vampire spawn notice, and you can tell that they kind of recoil a little bit from this view or from this sight. And then you're going to shoot an arrow. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, so that was 15 plus, what am I using? My short bow, right?
Yep.
So 20.
Okay.
And then the damage is 6.
Okay. So I'll say him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The arrow. Sorry, that's yeah.
No whammies. Come on.
The arrow digs into his shoulder, and he catches it. It moves him a little bit, but not as much as typically you would expect.
But it would hit him on the back, right? Because he wouldn't have seen it.
It hit him in the front. You can also do sneak attack damage on that. So roll another d6. Or is it 2d6?
It's
2d6.
2.
Yeah, roll 2d6.
Okay, so that was just 5. Oh, wait, sorry. No. That's 4 and 6. 4 and 6.
Okay. All right. Okay. At this point, it is their turn. Strahd looks up at you, Sterling, as he's kind of pushing your arms out of the way, and he smiles as the arrow pops out of his chest and the wound closes. The gash on his arm starts to close up as well. The blasts that he's received throughout begin to heal a little bit as he begins to regenerate some of his health back. He looks up into your eyes, Sterling, and he says, "My dear misguided boy, sick you were, now you walk. Join me, and I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please."
This is fun.
Oh, crap.
Oh man.
Okay. 11.
That is not enough, sir. As all of a sudden, you see Sterling kind of rest his shoulders.
No.
He lets go of Strahd, and Strahd says, "Protect me."
Crap.
The 2 vampire spawn that were not affected spider crawl across the ceiling and drop. One drops behind you, Dmitri. And one drops behind near Sterling. Actually, one crawls along the ceiling and jumps at you, Callie.
Oh man.
That is a natural 1. As it runs to jump at you, you easily sidestep it, and it plummets to the ground, smashing its face against the hard, cold stone of the chapel floor. The other one, Dmitri, comes down to you, and you see it coming. As it comes down, it comes across, and you easily parry its claws away with your longsword. Luckily for the one attack, the other attack, same roll. Again, you parry the next one. You lucky buttheads. As the vampires spawn, at this point, because they're in such a closed area, what's the turn undead radius for you, Rictavio?
30 feet.
30 feet, yeah. So within 30 feet, because it's a round domed ceiling, they can't get any closer than they currently are for at least that minute, which is another 6 rounds. Is it 10 minutes or a minute? It's a minute, right?
Sorry, you're talking about that the ward that's happening, not the turn.
No, the turn undead that you cast.
Oh, the turn at
Magic circle?
The magic circle is a 20-foot sphere, 10-foot radius, and then
that lasts an hour.
No, the turn undead.
Used.
Oh.
Turn undead 30 feet.
Yeah, but how long does the turn undead last? A minute, no?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 10 rounds. Just can you keep track of it for me, Matt? Just let me know when that turn undead goes.
No intention of being here for 10 rounds. We're not going to make it to 10 rounds. I'll be clear. I'm not keeping track because we will be dead.
That's good.
He's not lying.
All right.
All right, lads, I'm jumping ship. I'm joining Strahd.
So I previously heard the brother and sister in the other room. No?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to use a dash action.
Mm-hmm.
Head towards the door and open it.
Okay.
Crap.
You don't need a dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20 gets you to the door.
Okay, so I open the door to show Strahd his love.
Okay, you go over to open the door, and it is currently, you imagine, barricaded from the inside.
Okay, so I try to smash it now.
Okay, I'd like you to make a strength athletics check, please.
Okay. That is a 17.
That is not enough. As you smash against it, it cracks a little bit, and you move it, but whatever was inside gets moved back against the door.
Okay. Like someone help me with this door.
That is your action. Rone, you're up. Ezmerelda, Rictavio, you're up.
Okay, great. Jason.
Yes.
In this moment, I'm going to cast a 4th level spell.
Okay.
I say that because I only get one, so I want you to know the weight of this moment.
I feel it.
So I'm going to cast. I'm a 5th level spell. I'm going to cast Dispel Evil. So my intention is, I'll say to, so that is just so everyone at home, immediately I'm covered with a shimmering, where anywhere else would be a golden light. It's like this putrid, puce, green sort of shimmering all over my body. And I have the ability to dispatch back to the Shadowfell any undead creature. Now, I'm rolling with advantage because of what the Warforged did the last round. So I'm going to take this opportunity to send Strahd back from whence he came. Let it be known, Strahd, these brave adventurers are not ready for you, as I said previously. Now be gone! And I will reach out to strike him with my spell. At advantage, +7. I've been warming up my dice for the last 12 minutes.
Let's do this!
Strahd will be gone.
Is there a saving throw related to this?
No, there's no save.
Okay.
Your action, make a melee spell attack against celestial. On a hit, you attempt to drive the creature back to his home plane.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a save.
Go ahead.
No, it's charisma 16.
Okay, so it's not a spell attack. It's not. There's no attack.
No, it's a ranged attack.
It's on self. It's a spell cast on yourself, and then you can attack with a melee weapon.
Yes, as a melee weapon.
But can you do it on the same turn?
Make a melee spell attack. So that's a spell attack, but it doesn't say it doesn't take It's one action, so it's not. There's no time.
Casting the spells in action too. So
I think it's just a melee. It's like you're shooting something at distance, but instead it's on your weapon.
I actually think what it is. I think you're right. I think he's casting it on himself, which becomes a protection, which is a shimmering thing, and he has the opportunity to dispel it by using one of two actions.
Got it.
I'm gonna my action is gonna cast. I'm gonna save the dismissal till the next round. Please don't let him know that I'm going to do that.
Okay, I won't let him know. I won't tell him.
Please don't. Everything I said.
Yeah, whatever.
I wouldn't have said.
It's a really good idea.
So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take my move action to then move outside of my protection and put myself between the door and Strahd. And I still have my rapier out, my cane that I pulled out in the last session. I have it out, and I'm now standing guard. And I'll say, Strahd, I beg of thee, they are not ready or worthy of your time. Let it be known, it is time for you to leave.
This is to prove that Irina has no one to save her. She has no protection. She will choose me, whatever it takes. You are actually standing still already in his face. Do you want to move away from that, you're saying, or do you want to be in his face still? That is you there.
I am going to take... And
that is him.
As he says that, I will say, the thing that stands between her and you is us. I beg of you, great and mighty Strahd, go now. And I'll stand... And so I will get away from him with go full defensive and stand between him and the door.
As Falpher's trying to give them up.
Okay, so you're actually leaving his space, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
Okay. What is your armor class?
It's a straight break. I'll take it.
You can take, but because you cast it on your action, right? So.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. 12.
Armor class?
12.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Is it disadvantage? Oh yeah, because you're in your. That's right.
And not only that, but I'm also have the shimmering. Only if it's stacked, but I have the shimmering putrid protection.
Yeah. Is it a concert?
Outside of the shimmering, outside of my dome.
It is concentration.
It is, but we decided that the magic circle was not concentration, correct? We confirmed that. Okay. All right. Either way, he still hits.
Okay. I look forward to your pain.
That is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
As you're leaving, he reaches his hand out and he grabs your arm and digs his claws into your arm, which causes that damage. Okay. Then he's going to attempt to grapple you. I'd like to make a strength check, please.
Copy that. I fail. I got a natural 1 and I have -1.
Oh.
So I crumble to my knees.
Yeah. Under the pain.
No.
You need to hold on one more turn.
He rolled a 24. And at which point he says, "Stand, do you? Not much longer. You're not going anywhere." And he holds you in place.
Okay, that sounds fine. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Okay, that sounds fine. Oh, that's really good.
Remember how good my speech is in 5 minutes.
Yes. Rone, you're up. Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
Oh, my goodness.
It was good. It was very good. Sorry, Matt, you're really close to getting this Beetle and Grim token for inspiration real soon that I still have from D&D Live. Go ahead, Rone.
Oh my goodness, what to do? I'm sort of at a loss. So if I dip out my head and I look out there, I see the situation as is, and I see Falpher at that door trying to open it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna help Falpher. I'm gonna cast Scorching Rays on that door to try and blast it open.
Yes, you will.
Okay, do it.
And as I do it, I'm going to yell, "We cannot stand against him. Don't be fools." And then I'm going to cast Scorching Rays. My first ray will be a nat 20.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yes.
That is a hit right on.
So it's max damage plus another roll.
Yeah.
So that would be that's 22 fire damage.
Dude.
Okay.
Yes.
Door.
I hate that door.
Okay. It explodes inwards, and hangs on its hinges. You do see that there is a wardrobe that was in front of it that gets shifted slightly from the blast. So you've moved the wardrobe slightly, and the door has crumbled.
All right,
I dive out of the way.
Well, no, but you didn't get hit, so you're good. Natural 20 was a very precise shot.
Oh,
as it were.
I'm going to shoot that wardrobe now to try and blast that away.
With the other one?
With the second bolt.
Okay, do it.
Second bolt is a 24.
Okay, that is another surgical hit.
It's the wardrobe JC.
And it will do 7 points of fire damage.
Okay, so it shifts, and it's got a burning hole through the back of it.
And I'll send my last one at the wardrobe, really trying to crumble it down so nothing stands in Strahd's way.
Okay.
And the last bolt is a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Guess who's standing in your way?
No,
Can you roll damage on that, please?
Yeah. That's 5 fire damage.
No.
Falpher.
No.
The scorching ray deflects off the stone beside the wood and hits you for half damage. So instead of how many? That was how many?
It was 5 fire damage.
5. So 2 to you.
3? 2?
2. Yeah.
On the bright side, I'm in darkness and no one can see within it. So, you're not sure it was me. In fact, you've never seen darkness before.
Yes. The room just casts scorching rays at you. Whatever works, right? Okay. Ezmerelda, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
Okay. I am within melee range, so I'm going to take my silvered short sword, and I'm going to stabby with them. And I rolled a 23.
That is a hit.
So I stab him in his hit right below his diaphragm and aim upward. I twist it, and then lying through my teeth, I look him in the eyes and I say, "You don't scare me, Strahd." Totally lying. He doesn't know that.
You mean intimidation check?
Oh no, but it was for 5 damage, by the way. 5 plus 9 points of damage. Intimidation check. That would be so bad. I rolled a 12.
He looks at you, goes, "That's all," and shrugs off your damage.
Doesn't make me pee slightly at all.
Yeah, a little bit. You pee a little bit.
Just a little.
Like a tablespoon.
Why the measurement? It made it
Why? Yeah, measurement was way too far. We're going to go back to the town of Vallaki. The militia are rejoicing on top of the wall. They're very, very happy with what they have done. And all of a sudden, as the militia are gathering in the street and making sure that everything is gone, they start to hear moaning emanating from the sewers as zombies start to crawl out from the grate on the side of the Vallakian streets. The people who are kind of hiding behind buildings and in start to close their doors. They hear latches start to close. I would like. I'm gonna roll to see how many zombies start to come out here. That is 6 zombies. I rolled a d6. That is 6. And Josh here is going to start to. It's okay. That's good. Going to start to. You have 6 zombies already. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. So militia at home. The commander turns towards you guys and commands you to attack those zombies. Get your bits ready. We'll come back to you in just a moment. Bits, fingers ready, and we'll see how you guys do against these zombies crawling out of the sewers. Back to the church. That was Ezmerelda. Sterling, you're up. Dmitri on deck.
Okay, so first of all, you're doing Matt Mercer Strahd a ton of justice.
You're doing great. It's awesome. Very good.
second of all, my question is what he just did. What am I thinking?
You are. I will tell you what charm says. Strahd. You regard Strahd as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. You're not under his control, but you take requests and actions in the most favorable way possible.
But it doesn't turn me against my friends. It just makes me want to protect him.
Yes, correct. That would be correct.
That's a weird place to be.
Who do you consider friends? Everyone?
Mostly. But I still have my wits about me. Otherwise, like I would still. So for example, Sterling
treat Strahd as one of your party members. That's a perfect example.
All right. Ezmerelda just hit him, so be like, "Don't hurt him. He's good. He's gonna help us. He's not bad." Well, actually, no. I'm Big Sterling. He's not bad. He's going to help us.
Have you lost your mind?
Maybe. No, I'm thinking more clearly now than ever.
Do you move at all?
I don't think so, because I'd want to be close to him so that I can protect him. But at the same time, I don't have anything I can attack except unless I do a ranged attack against the vampires. Would that be something that I would think is still okay to do?
Yeah. I mean, he's a trusted friend. He's a trusted friend, but not his companions aren't necessarily.
All right, I'm gonna fire a bolt at the closest vampire spawn.
Okay. So you kind of step into a bit of a protective stance, I guess, for Strahd, and then kind of aim up. There is a vampire spawn currently on the ground who had actually just attacked Dmitri.
Is it close enough for me to hit?
Yeah.
From without moving, or
not with a melee attack. You'd have to hit it with a ranged attack.
Yeah, I do a ranged attack.
Okay. You shoot a bolt at it.
Yeah. All right, that's an 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, and that is 7 points of piercing damage, including my giant might, which does apply to ranged attacks. It just says any weapon attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold on to my Uvar reaction for the moment.
Okay. And do you... Sorry, can you just tell me again how much damage that was?
7 points. Piercing.
Okay.
Not magical.
Yeah. So, again, I think it's safe to say, guys, non-magical weapons don't have as much of an effect. I don't have to continue to say that. Okay. All right. Sterling, that was your turn. Dmitri, you're up. Callie, you're on deck.
Okay.
I said it this time.
I've turned my attention to the vampire spawn who's attacking me right now.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack it with the silvered sword that I was using on Strahd, which didn't seem to do too much.
Okay, so you turn to face the vampire spawn to attack it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to attack him, and it's 26 to hit.
Okay.
Wow.
That is a hit.
Okay, and it's 8 slashing damage.
Okay. Same effect on this, but it does take damage.
Okay. So it's clear that the silvered sword is doing the same
right
thing. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. All right. Dmitri, is that your end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the town. How many attacks, Julian? 21 attacks.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow.
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 Wow. Here comes cats.
Wow.
Ka-chow.
Meow.
Here.
Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
Totally fine.
Sorry.
It's been a long day.
Can you count those and let me know how much that is? Josh is my counter of attacks. We'll come back to you folks after those 21 attacks. The militia just swarmed these zombies, which is really awesome.
Forget the zombies. Come help us.
Yeah, Callie, you're up.
Is there anything that I can see on Sterling that like is like a reset button? Like how do I like
Open the paperclip
like is there in the back of his modem, can I stick a pin in him to reset him?
Give me an investigation check.
Thank you. That's what I'm thinking.
Did you turn him off and turn him on again?
Yeah, like I feel like he's just stuck and he needs a slap on his
Tech support.
Oh wait, sorry.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
Melanie, you get inspiration for that, my dear. That was
so great.
what am I adding it to? What?
Just inspiration. You can have one reroll from now on. Yeah.
No, but what did you say? Roll for what? What did I need to check?
An investigation check.
Investigation. Okay, so I got a 9.
Yeah, he has no reset button. I just wanted you to check. But you got inspiration in the time. And that is not your.
Welcome to Warforged Tech Support.
Yes.
Please stay on the line.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's like right on.
Hi,
That was really
I'm
good,
trying
guys.
to fix my friend. My friend seems stuck.
You missed your calling.
I'm sorry. Did you try turning him off and turning him on again?
I can't find the button.
gosh.
Can't find the button. Where's the button?
Okay,
we're
I
off
have
the rails.
definitely heard Nora's voice on some tech support calls for sure.
She's been moonlighting for sure.
There's a character somewhere in that, Nora.
You guys know
There's a
my
character
secret now.
somewhere in that.
That's my next D&D character.
That's good. Okay,
I-
Callie, you still have an action.
Okay. I just feel like hitting Strahd is like pointless. Like it's not helping anything. I'm gonna sneak attack. I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna try to get him.
You're still flying around, which is good.
Yeah.
And you shoot at Strahd.
Yeah.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay, so that's 13 plus. Oopsies, 13. I should know these off by hand now. 13 plus 5. 13, 14, 15, 18.
18.
And then it's 6 points of damage.
Okay. With the dagger?
With my short bow. No, short bow.
Oh, short bow. Okay.
Yeah.
Once
Sneak
again.
attack too?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Do your sneak attack too. You got each turn.
Sorry, what do I do next?
Sneak attack. 2d6.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's within,
that was
5
good.
feet of him.
That was 8. And 8 and 6.
No, it wouldn't be 8. It would just be it's d6. So
yeah, I
it
did
wouldn't
that,
be any-
but I add to it, don't I?
No, not the sneak attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so minus 8, 7, 6, minus 3 on that then. 8, 7, 6, 5. 5.
That's a lot more numbers than you rolled.
That was amazing.
No, I was minusing.
Carry the 2 and yeah.
Okay, what is it? I just need a final number.
You needed 2 numbers, right? Because I rolled twice.
I just need a
6.
Yeah.
So my second roll was a 6.
Yeah.
And then my other roll was
an 8. 8.
Was a 5. Was a 5 because I
11.
added.
Got it.
Okay. So I'm sweating. Stop making me sweat.
That was
sweating.
so much harder than it needed to be. Okay.
Funny.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Vampire spawn attacks you again, Dmitri. Armor class again. I'm sorry. Horrible memory over here.
Oh, me?
No, Dmitri.
Oh, sorry.
Dmitri?
18.
18. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
That is a hit. That is also a hit.
I see you. He did.
Come on.
I would like you to make a strength check, please.
Who, me?
No, Dmitri.
Just straight strength?
Yep.
7.
Yeah, that is not enough. You take 8 points of damage.
Damn it!
As the vampire spawn grabs your face like this and grabs your shoulder, and you try and fight free. And again, this little frail vampire female isn't as strong as you imagine a girl of her age would be, and she bites into your neck, and you feel your life energy begin to drain from the wound. You also take 8 points of necrotic damage on top of that, and your hit point maximum is decreased by 8 as well. And as she starts to drink, her wounds start to close up.
Okay, I'm down.
It's so silent on the street right now. Welcome to Ravenloft.
Do I have the Sentinel feed after the level up?
Yeah, but you're not beside him. Don't you have to be beside him?
I'm not beside him anymore?
No, because Ezmerelda and Rictavio are in between.
All right.
That is that one. The other ones are actually still turned. You may survive this, Matthew. I need to know how many more you have left. And the other one gets up from having face planted, runs behind Ezmerelda, and is going to attack Ezmerelda.
No.
Roll a strength check, please.
Is the magic circle down now?
12.
Sorry, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not enough. As you feel from behind you, you didn't see it coming because you are currently focused on Strahd, who's in front of you. This vampire spawn digs her claws into you in the back and holds you still, and you feel her bite the back of your neck. What is your armor class?
17.
Oh, you are lucky. As she bites down, you turn towards her, and your leather armor actually stops the bite from going through, and you feel it pierce, and you feel the pressure under her jaw, but it's not enough to pierce your armor currently.
Rude, we don't even know each other.
That's good. As that was them, and then Strahd.
Damn it, didn't he just go?
No. Oh, guess what I've been forgetting? I've been forgetting legendary actions.
Oh no.
He used them all, I think. That's okay.
No.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Real quick, can I just jump in real quick? So
Yeah.
no creature can willingly enter that magic circle. I just want to make sure that,
Yeah, no, they haven't.
okay.
Oh, wait a second.
Because if Ezmerelda's in there.
Sorry, I thought they can, but then they just get disadvantage.
No, they can't willingly enter the cylinder.
Okay, that's different then. And it's you said 10-foot radius.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot cube,
Yeah.
20
So
foot cylinder.
okay,
Magic circle is a 20-foot radius, though, isn't it?
10-foot radius, 20 feet
Radius,
tall. So
20
yeah,
foot.
20 feet across. Yeah. Yep. Focused on there. Okay, Ezmerelda, you didn't get any damage anyways, but that attack didn't happen. Thank you for reminding me, Matthew.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Strahd is
still
just
in the
on the
circle?
outside of that, right? What's that?
Was I still in the circle?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You came around to attack him on the flank because that was the only place that you could attack him.
Okay.
Okay. And then Strahd's go.
Dang.
Yeah. Rictavio, he currently has you pinned as you are down on one knee. And he looks down at you. And he is going to... armor class?
12.
He backhands you with incredible force across your face, toying with you at this point.
I take it.
You take 10 points of damage.
Very well.
And you take...
And they take what?
17 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Son of a bee.
What's on the back of his hand?
As you feel part of what do you hit points wise? Where are you at?
Oh, he has disadvantage on both rolls.
Yes, he does.
As I'm losing consciousness, I remember a small rule to try to remain up to cast the 5th level spell I cast rounds ago.
Even if you stay up, you have to roll for concentration save, don't you?
That's still enough.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, dude. You drop?
Yes, dude, you've been beating the shit out of me for an hour.
I gave you a potion.
I was trying to get him back to the place from whence he came.
As he backhands you, Rictavio goes limp in his arm, and Strahd basically just like tosses Rictavio like a rag doll back 5 feet. He kind of drops him, and he rolls a little bit, and he is currently motionless. Could we get back? Did we do this already? What were we waiting on? Right. How much damage? 60?
Yeah.
They did 60 points of damage. Okay, that is 2 zombies gone. And let's get the camera over to here too. All right, we are back in here. Rone, you are... Falpher, you're up. You haven't gone yet, right, Falpher? No.
I have not.
Callie went.
So
am I next?
No, you went already.
Yeah, am I next though?
No, you went.
Okay, hold on.
So Jay, I'm gonna run into that room if there's room now for me to make it through.
You can squeeze through. There's enough room between the wardrobe and as you kind of turn in the corner, you see Ismark at the ready on the other side. He's standing in front of Irina with his sword drawn.
I just quickly mentioned to her. I go, Irina, I know that we must use your help now. Perhaps you could go speak to Strahd and convince him not to destroy my friends. Without your help, we will surely die.
Okay. Can you give me a persuasion check, please?
Yep. That is that's a 19. Thank you very much.
Ismark says, "There is no way," and he holds his sword up, and she places a gentle hand on his shoulder and says, "Ismark, I will not let any more people die on my behalf. Let me through." And he does. He starts. He's like, "No, sister, no." But you can see the deflated nature of him knowing he can't control his sister's wishes. That is your turn, Falpher. You still have a turn.
I guess. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just going to stay in this room.
Okay, you can just basically like, oh, that worked.
Like a true hero.
Like a true hero, indeed.
Okay, good. All right. Rictavio, it is your turn, sir, to roll a death save.
Oh, already? Oh, top of it, yeah. Okay, I have rolled.
And it's not good.
Slowly, the life force, my blood pools below me.
Oh, that is one failed save.
You don't know that.
Rone, you're up.
By the way, the circle is gone.
The circle's gone.
All right.
Oh. Right.
I'm gonna yell to Falpher, "Well done!" And then I'm gonna look at Strahd and say, "Lord Strahd, there she is. Please leave us in peace."
Are you still within the room?
I've exited the room. I'm outside the room.
Okay. And you're yelling from the back.
Yeah. I just want to try and convince him to leave us in peace now that he sees Irina coming out.
Okay. And he looks up in her direction when you say that. He looks up in her direction, and you can see that his countenance softens for a moment. It is now Rone. Is there anything else you want to do?
I want to. Can I? Is there any way I can grab Dmitri with like a dash and drag him back?
Dimitri's not down. Is he down again?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that's right. Yes, but there's a vampire spawn right next to him. So if you can grab him and pull, but she is right there within striking distance.
Yeah, I'll take the chance with darkness on me.
Okay.
So I'll dash to do that if I have to.
No, you don't. 5'10", you move 10. You kind of run at her, and she is standing over him like this. Blood just pooling over her face as she looks up as you're coming at him. You attempt to pull him away. Armor class again.
With mage armor on, it will be 16.
That is beats it. You take.
I'll shield.
Okay.
Good call.
All right. And as she slashes out just before it hits your face, there's a shimmer of dark energy.
Did she roll with disadvantage?
You're not in the circle. The circle doesn't work anymore.
But I have darkness on me.
Does it follow you everywhere, or does it just stay in the room?
So it's on what I cast, and I cast it on myself. So I'm like a cloud of darkness swooping in.
Okay. And dark vision doesn't work in it, right?
No.
Okay, let's try that again. That's even higher. Sorry.
Okay, so then that shield I'll keep.
So the shield works. The shimmer of dark energy around your face as she narrowly smashes it and bounces off, and she looks at you quizzically when that happens.
Good word.
I want to drag him out.
Okay, and then you can drag him out. You want 5, 10. You basically move another 10 back because you're dragging a person. I'm gonna let you do half movement on that. Back.
Right.
Back way.
Do I still have my action?
No, that would be your action. To go in, grab him, and pull him is a
fair
full
enough.
action.
Sure.
Okay. Ezmerelda, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck. You're muted, Ezmerelda. No worries.
Sorry.
By the way.
So I'm still within melee range. She hasn't moved from.
Yeah.
Okay. I have so many cool things I want to do, but I got to be far away. But so I'll cast Firebolt on him again.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. That's too far away. I will stab him with the silvered short sword again.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm having anxiety.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's not enough. As you come through, and as he's watching Irina, his sword comes down and he bats it away with his right hand. I'm sure it has nothing to do with all the coffee, no?
I just cat fumble to catch it.
Yeah. No, he bats you still have it in your hand, but he basically just bats it away, backhands your blade away, to deflect the attack. Sterling, you're up. Dmitri, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm a little frustrated with Strahd because he's a friend and he just hurt one of my friends. So I say, "What are you doing? Stop hurting my friends!" And I'll pick up I'll pick up Rictavio.
Yeah.
And I want to take him over to where the door was destroyed to get him further away.
Okay.
And as far as I understand it with Charm, if he takes an opportunity attack on me and hits it, then I'm not charmed anymore.
Okay.
So he has got a choice to make.
All right. He lets you pull Rictavio away.
Okay, smart move.
He lets it don't get lippy. He pulls you back. How far do you want him to pull you to pull him? How far do you want to pull him back? Man, English people.
I wanted to carry him back to the door that Irina and
So you're right in front of that door.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that somebody could hopefully help make him stand up again.
Yep. Okay. Currently, Ezmerelda, you're the only one face to face with him. Sorry, go ahead, Brandon.
Okay. I'm giving Ezmerelda advantage with Uvar as my reaction.
Okay. All right. Dmitri, you're up. Callie, you're on deck.
All right.
Roll well, sir.
Come on, Dmitri.
10.
That's up.
That's a success. 10 and up is a success.
Success.
Yes.
All right. Callie, you're up.
Okay, so Dimitri's down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, man. Okay, so I have two things that I want to do. So you'll have to let me know if I can.
Okay.
So I want to. How far away is Sterling from me? Can I talk to him?
Yeah. I mean, you're within the same. You can shout down from him from the ceiling. Shout down at him from the ceiling.
So can I ask Sterling if he knows any ways, in his vast knowledge of wisdom, does he know of any ways to kill a vampire?
Yeah. So she yells that down at you, Sterling.
Well, I know what we had been told in the stream. So as far as I remember of what we've been told.
Give me a history check as well, just to see if there's anything else that you know.
Yeah.
Sterling or me? Sterling, right? Yeah.
Is that Hank?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an 18.
Okay. With an 18, let me just so you can repeat what you heard earlier, if you remember.
Silvered weapons and magic, as far as I recall. Something about sunlight.
And you don't remember anything else?
Do I remember anything else?
Let me just you do remember hearing about running water.
Running water. Were we told anything about like mist and stuff?
No.
Okay.
Running water would also hurt a vampire.
Okay.
Autobots.
I know, it's great. Okay, and then now can I go to Dmitri and lay hands on him so I can heal him?
Yes, you absolutely can. Callie swoops down in front of Rone and Dmitri, lays her hands on.
You can't see him.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you don't know where Dmitri is. How? Sorry, what's the range on that darkness? The radius on that darkness?
15 feet radius. It's pure darkness. You can't see anything within it. What I can do, if I see her coming for that, and I see her, hand outstretched and light filling on, I can grab her hand and place it on Dmitri. But it would be a little weird to be grabbed.
Okay, so you basically swoop into the darkness. And I'd like you to make a perception check with advantage to see if you can find him with Rone's help.
Okay, so I rolled a 15. My perception is +4, but I don't know what you mean by advantage.
No, so actually just add Rone's perception bonus to it.
To 15?
To what? To 15 plus you rolled a 15?
Yeah.
What's your perception?
4.
Plus Rone's bonus, which is?
So that's a 19
3.
plus Rone's bonus.
So 19.
No, sorry, 2. 2 to perception for me, because I have perception.
21.
21. Okay, so 21. You absolutely find him. You place your hands on him, and the light that you typically expect to exist when you heal somebody isn't. It's blighted and darkened by this darkness that but you start to hear his heartbeat.
was gonna say you're a buzzkill
again.
Jeez.
And Dmitri comes out of his death count. Okay. And he can get up on his next turn. Well done, Callie.
You owe me a glass of wine.
Is that 1 HP?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it? No, but
you 3. You can do 3.
Yeah, 3. Oh, but I didn't. Don't I?
4 actually.
I restore 4 hit points. It says.
Yeah, because she's level 4 now.
4.
Yep. Okay. All right. So Ezmerelda, you're right in front of Strahd, and you can tell that his gaze has completely turned towards Irina, who is now coming out the door, and she steps into the darkness, and she kind of stumbles her way through till she comes onto the other side of it.
While he's distracted, can I gain some distance from him?
Not until your turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that's why you were asking.
No worries.
That's why you're telling me.
No problem. So Irina keeps her distance about 10 feet. She says, Strahd, please. Enough is enough. He turns to her and he says, my love, there are many ways you will come to me. If I have to tear your world down to make you realize the only place you are safe is in my arms, then it will be so. Your father, you lost. Your brother, you will lose next. With that, he steps back 10 feet. You get an attack of opportunity on that, Ezmerelda.
I would like to hurl a lightning bolt at him.
Can you? I think you can only do an attack of opportunity as a melee attack, correct?
Oh, and as melee.
Oops.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm usually.
Yeah, it's just as he's leaving, you have one kind of free shot.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I will try to stab at him with my silver short sword.
Okay.
Is that an advantage, you said, or what is?
No, just
okay.
an attack. It's just a single attack, free attack.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
And it's 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and he has his eyes locked on Irina, and you slash him across the chest, and he feels it. He kind of flinches from it a little bit, but he continues to walk backwards, unminding the damage that you just did to him. And as he steps back, he says, "Let this be a lesson to all of you." And he turns into a bat, and he flies up into the domed area of the chapel with all the rest of the bats that have been swarming, and they fly out the windows. As that happens, the vampires spawn, climb further down and out the windows as well. And everything goes quiet in the chapel. That is where we're going to take a quick break.
Come on, militia, kill bats.
So, Joel, you and I aren't going to look very good right now.
So we're going to take
kidding?
Really short.
Only way we survive.
Yeah. 10, 15-minute break, folks. We'll be back at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and then we have 1 hour left of this season of Into the Mist. Make it a good one, guys. We'll be right back.
Woo!
And we're back. Oh, all right. The last hour of season 1 of Into the Mist starts now. Actually, Nora, can you do it in your voice?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. What did you want me to say?
The last hour of Into the Mist starts now. It would have been better if I just threw to you and you did it, but whatever.
The last hour of Into the Mist starts now.
Good. All right.
That's awesome.
Silence falls upon the chapel. As the dust is settling, Dimitri's eyes are open. He is on the ground in a pool of his blood in the darkness, as darkness still surrounds a 20-foot space. Sterling, you were in it. Falpher, you were in it. And actually, Ezmerelda, your head is just outside of it. Irina, as those of you that can see, stoops to the ground and falls in a slump on her knees and begins to weep as the guilt and the pressure that she's experiencing fills her and has taken over her. What do you guys do?
Where am I?
Sorry.
Am I dead? What is this place? I can't see anything.
Can I see, Jay? I'm inside the darkness as well.
Yeah, you're in the darkness as well.
So Strahd is left.
Yes.
Am I still charmed?
I'm going to dismiss darkness then.
Okay. Darkness goes away.
I use the greater potion of healing that Rictavio is holding on Rictavio.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna cure him too.
Where did they go?
I awaken. Where is the wretch?
Slap him. Why didn't you take the healing potion before? I give to you for a reason.
I was trying to keep it for you, for any of our patriots who fell. I am fair game. It is all right for me to fail.
Well, we can't lose any of us.
I cannot lose you. You don't understand, Ezmerelda. Someday I shall make it clear indeed. But there is some reckoning to be had.
I'll turn to Rictavio and say, my friend, no, listen. This is exactly how things. This is exactly how things turned out. Okay, so Strahd was here, and then through some kind of crazy magic, I told to him, I can get you your lover. She's in the other room. Wait for me. I will get her. I went to that room. I broke down the door. I pulled her out and convinced her. My dear, you do not convince Mr. Strahd to take you away. We will all die. And so then we took her. She went of her own free will to convince Mr. Strahd to go away. And that is how it was saved. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Also, before you woke up, I gave him a real swift kick to the balls. It was really hurt, but nobody else saw it, but I did it.
So, Jason, do I believe a single word Falpher just said?
Give me an insight check.
Can I do a persuasion?
I rolled a 19.
Roll a persuasion check. You are pretty much telling the truth, so it is a persuasion, not a deception.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, whose charisma is higher?
I have a
You have a what?
So I have 22 is my final score.
Screw you, Matt Lillard.
So I don't believe. So I'll look at you and I'll say, God's teeth, man. Look at her on the floor, crying hysterically. I'll go to her and pick her up. Come rise.
At that point, Ismark runs and kind of shoves you and says, Stop this. I thought we would be safe here. We were told that the bones of Saint Andrel would protect us from him. Everyone has lied. And he kind of starts to push himself in front of her to protect her.
Irina, you must understand. This is a holy place. It should have protected you. In sooth, it should have protected all of us. Something has happened to the bones. I do not know what. Something has happened to the courage of men. The
courage?
Stand.
Think of courage. I call it foolishness. Foolishly challenging Lord Strahd. In the midst of this situation, as his companions are at our throats, we should have given him the girl right off the bat.
I begged him to leave, but yet at the same time, you cannot run. You cannot hurl an innocent child, this girl, in front of a demon himself.
No, instead you'll throw other innocents towards Strahd. Us, for example.
No, we take out his. The fact that we are alive is a miracle itself.
You begged him to leave, and look what he did to us.
Yeah,
he's not going to stop.
Between the monsters and the innocent.
He's not going to stop, and he's not going to be appeased just because he sees his lover for a second.
No.
He still has control over everybody.
Of course not. Even now, I feel the very bite on my neck. Even now, all of us have seen the absolute power and magnificence of this beast. But we must work as a team. We cannot throw our innocent down at the feet of a demon. We must rise above that. It is the only hope we have.
Jason, just a clarification. So she is still in the room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's on a heap on the ground behind Ismark.
And she's how much longer am I charmed?
It lasts for 24 hours.
Oh my
God. I cast whatever spell I have that fixes that.
It is done.
Hey, what spell is that?
Protection from evil.
You have the spell?
Or sanctuary.
Restoration or greater restoration?
Dispel should do it.
Dispel might do it.
Dispel will do it.
I'll cast Dispel.
Have Dispel.
Don't have Dispel. You should leave the room while the adults speak.
Oh, ouch.
Sanctuary doesn't help me. Oh, Lesser Restoration. I do have it.
If people know anything about charm, if I take any damage at all, it's broken.
I punch him in the mouth.
No. If you take any damage, from Strahd or his companions, not.
I thought it was from anybody.
No. He has an innate ability. It's not necessarily the spell.
Right.
He's not casting a spell when he does it. He has an innate ability to be able to do it as an action.
So do I see Rictavio punching my friend Stern in the mouth?
No. You see him casting... Are you casting Lesser Restoration?
I don't have a Lesser Restoration.
Oh, okay. Then he's just charmed.
All right.
But remember, these are your friends too, Sterling. So you're a little confused why your friends are fighting. But other than that, play it as
I do have a remove curse. Does that work?
It's not a curse.
I know. I know that, and you know that. And the entire Twitch stream knows that. Before this moment, we just pretend. Fast forward to 24 hours later in the bar. Here's the thing. I'll say, I'll just, look, we are new friends and we are on a great journey. Hopefully at the end of which we will defeat this monster. But we must keep our humanity. To throw it at the feet of a monster is just unspeakable.
This is not our battle. We are not Barovians. We own nothing.
Now,
but
Rone.
we're still in danger as long as we're here, so why not fight him?
Because
if we do nothing, we still are in danger, just as everyone else is.
In the most glorious of days, Ezmerelda, where you are, where these adventurers are in this moment, they could never defeat Strahd. It is asinine to believe they could. It is.
So let me convince.
Why fight?
Rictavio, that is exactly why we decided to ask her if she would help us in this situation. So listen to me, my friend. We must drink on tonight. If we do not drink on tonight and go and live on, then we cannot defeat Strahd in the future.
Irina screams out through tears. She says, "This is what he wants. This right here is what he wants, to tear us apart till there is nothing left."
To the theme of Party of Five.
Please. Please.
I hear you, child. Look.
Do not call me child.
You are
We are but the same age, as it appears.
Okay. I did not mean...
Okay.
In sooth, I am here only as a comrade. Only as somebody who believes in you. I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend thee. But look, if there are zombies about, we must clear this town and protect them. Do we all agree upon that, Rone? Do we agree to take out the zombies, or is that beneath you as well?
We can agree on that.
Agreed.
We must fight it.
Work together to make sure this town is safe and clear, yes?
Yes.
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 Who needs healing? I can heal you.
Oh, really? Now you can heal everyone.
I have the ability. I was saving my one grand spell to just... You don't understand.
Please let me not impede on your graciousness.
I did not want to die.
Please proceed.
How is it going wrong between us?
Oh, great. Oh, great healer.
Okay. Why are they so mean?
Okay. Irina puts her hand and kind of on the ground. She wipes her tears, and you see this strong, resolute nature come over her as she rises to her feet. She says, "The town needs us. Please."
I'll give healing. Who needs healing? Dmitri. Yes, I saw you.
Dmitri, you must.
I am quite injured right now.
Come. I will cast a second level cure on you, which gives you 2d8 plus 4.
Wow.
Is that enough?
Wow. Do I roll that?
I'm happy.
No, he will roll it. Yeah.
An 8, a 6.
Ooh.
So that's 14 plus 4. It's 18.
Wow. That's a good spell.
18.
Not bad.
That almost brings me to full, but my max has been reduced. Is that still true?
Yep.
Oh, Dmitri. Ouch.
Who else needs healing?
I believe we're all fine, or at least not very damaged.
C'est bon. Then let us work together. Let us go. Yes?
Yeah, he was mostly smacking you around.
Rone, let us find the zombies and put our differences aside for now and work as a team. I will follow you into battle. Lead away.
Very well. Sure, I walk out the door.
As you guys start to walk out the door, you hear a faint. As you look down, the altar boy stirs. As he's covered in like some of the burning wreckage that broke off the door when you blasted it.
I thought he was dead.
And he kind of like his eyes are rolled back in his head a little bit, and he kind of like he's totally dazed, not in any shape to communicate at this point.
Are you alive, my friend?
He's pale and definitely needs some rest.
Callie, did you pick up that bag?
Yep. I thought I did.
No, you didn't. It's actually still clutched in his hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Rob him.
Is the fire out?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure it burned through.
Is the priest
sorry, this isn't the priest. The priest is dead and charred. This is the altar boy.
Right,
yeah, there was an altar boy sitting on the ground or laying on the ground there. Rictavio, perhaps, although you do not use your healing on us, perhaps you could, young boy.
Did I not just raise Dmitri? Yes, come, boy. Let him wait. I would rather keep my spell for now. He is alive. We are going to follow Rone into battle. Rone.
I've been
Let us find something to vanquish.
Okay.
If you could be bothered.
What do you guys do with the boy?
Well, we need that bag.
We grab the bag.
So you grab the bag.
Are we just gonna leave him here?
Yes, he's better off here than he would be in the front lines.
Well, I know we're not going to take him into battle, but we're just going to leave him here to be like, sorry, I don't know where your parents are. There's a bunch of dead zombies around you. See you later.
I'll just walk over and try to lift him up to his feet. Is he unconscious? He's just dazed, right, Jay?
Yeah, he's been drained, and is really not okay.
Hold on, Falpher. Has he been bit?
Oh, good point. Check his neck.
Yes.
He has been bitten.
Then let us finish this. I'm
Kill
going
him.
to walk over with a ball of shadowy force.
What are you doing?
I stop him. I stand before him. He can be healed. What is your problem, man?
You just said you didn't want to
willing to murder?
I'll be next to Rictavio.
As am I, and I'll point out that I have these 2 big puncture holes in my neck.
Yes, I have been bitten as well.
Yes. That's how it works.
Do I know if the boys died and sort of come up? Does it seem like he's turning?
Give me a medicine check.
Sure.
Also, give me a nature check to see how much you know about this.
Yeah. So that's 19 on medicine, and nature is intelligence. So that's a 19 on with mod. It's a 19 on both.
Yeah. So with the 19 medicine, he looks tired, just really, really spent, drained of energy. You do remember, though, that there is more to just being bitten. In the moment, the fear of what you just went through caused you to want to attack him. But now hearing what Rictavio has to say kind of brings you back to the reality of there's more to turning something than just being bitten.
Okay, so in that moment, I'll look at Rictavio, and then I'll close my fist, snuffing out the force in my palm, and saying, "I wouldn't willingly. I'm sorry. Heal him."
Thank you. I will, and I'll cast first level heal on him.
Okay. You feel the healing energy start to spread, but it gets almost like snuffed or capped at a certain point. Like he all this healing that you put into him doesn't take in that moment.
Okay.
Some of it takes.
Jason, talk about expertise.
Yeah.
Will you give me a check as to what, if I understand what's going on with that?
Yep. Religion with advantage.
At disadvantage?
With advantage.
Oh, okay. A 19 plus, so it's 22.
Yeah, with 22, you absolutely know that in order to be turned, a vampire has to bite you, drain you until you're at, basically out of life, technically 0 hit points, and then you have to be buried, and then you raised.
Oh, great. Okay, good. I'll explain. Matt didn't know that, but Rictavio would, obviously.
Yep.
So as he was going to cross the boy, I will explain to him so everyone knows.
Okay.
You must, and I'll explain exactly what Jason just said. So, there's time for Dmitri, there's time for me, and there's time for this boy. But now there is no time. We must stop the zombie horde.
Ooh, there's much danger already. We have to finish this.
Yes.
And I'll explain to Rictavio just very quickly. We have encountered boys with these small children who have helped us along the way. They have given us healing potions and granted us certain benefits that without them we would not have survived our journey thus far. And so when we see a young man like this, we bring him up and he's holding one of these blue bags with the angel wings on them. That is why we bring them back to life or help them along. They have helped us so much.
Come on.
I see.
Okay.
Go
ahead. Go ahead.
No, and with that, can I ask? Can we open that bag collectively and just look at what's inside?
Yep. It's what I told you before. So it's a pack of 10 plus 1 bolts, which probably would have come in handy. Magical bolts. And a potion that you don't know what it is, but you pick up the potion. It feels like there's liquid in it, I told you what it was. You actually don't know what it is. You look at it. Okay. It feels like there's liquid in it, but when and the weight is there, but when you move it, there's nothing inside.
Strange. If it's okay with all of you, I will take the bolts. Who wants to hold this potion?
Well, definitely don't give it to Rictavio.
Just to hate on it.
Just ripping.
Hey, I don't know how I've gone wrong in this group. Really, after 9 hours of gaming with you, I've turned everyone against me.
Somebody
on
else,
your side still, man.
Somebody else hold on to it in case we need to restore him again.
Yes, well done. And I will say, in this moment, you'll forgive me. And I'll reach out and I'll touch a piece of Ezmerelda's hair, and I will say, you have a death wound. If you shall pass, the spell will resurrect you on its own. You shall not leave this plane of existence today.
On hearing this, I'm flooded with memories of Van Richten and how he spared my life, as well as my family's. And it actually brings me to tears.
And you see that Ezmerelda gets emotional when you do this.
Now, to the Horde. Rone, we follow you into battle. Lead us bravely.
By all means, send the magic caster first. I'll turn around and I'll with a flourish of my cloak, I'll walk out the church doors.
I'm right beside you. Let's go.
All right, so you guys head out of the church, and it's still gloomy, but at least there's no mist surrounding the church at this time. The streets are empty. Everyone is closed in their homes. Sorry, I'm getting background talking in somebody's mic. I think if maybe just mute while, you're not talking, that'd be good. So then you guys amass outside the church. You head east to the town square. To the north gate where things were happening. Do you want to grab their minis here and we'll just set you guys up? Are you still large, Sterling?
No, that only lasted a minute.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jason. I don't remember how I came back to life.
I gave you the potion that.
Potion. All right. So will you roll me? Was it greater 2d8 plus whatever the level was?
Is a greater. I'm not sure exactly how much that's going to be, but the 2d8 is 10 points.
Okay, thank you.
I don't remember what the bonus is on that.
And I cast on myself while people aren't paying attention.
Yeah, so that's 14 points total for you from the potion.
Big Sterling.
Sorry, guys, we're just setting up here. Give me 1 sec.
Big Sterling, robot in disguise.
Joel, you're muted, I think.
I was gonna sing that earlier.
Yeah. Robot's stuck in my head every time he goes big.
Yeah.
Hey, back to the militia in the town square. You guys are finding that there are more zombies that are clamoring out from the sewer grates that surround the town square. And you feel like you're holding your own. You're doing an incredibly good job, but they just keep coming. And you're starting to wonder when this onslaught is going to end. When all of a sudden there is a large group of adventurers that are running across the western road to the town square and arrive. I'd like you guys, what we're going to do easily on this side is that we'll do initiative, but we'll do three-step initiative. So we'll have the militia be initiative step, we'll have the zombies be one, and then we'll have you guys be one. And you guys can all do attacks, and then we'll add up the damage, and that will basically be what happens, okay? And that's the way we'll kind of do it for mass combat here when we do. The first thing we're going to do is, as you guys are approaching, the militia start to gain some hope back, and they counterattack at these zombies. I would like the militia to attack now, please, as these guys are kind of closing in. And if you guys can prepare your attacks, if you guys can all roll your attacks, and then we'll just go left to right, and we'll add up how much damage that is, please. An attack has to be above a AC of 8. So only give me numbers that are above 8. Sterling?
Yeah, so I'm above 8. The damage, I would have done Giant's Might again, so I'd be huge again. So it's 10 points of damage.
10. Rone?
So all 3 Scorching Rays are above 8, doing a total of 12 and 19 fire damage.
So 29. Dmitri?
I rolled above 8 with the 18, and it's going to be 11 slashing damage.
Yeah, that finishes off one zombie. Josh? Callie?
What do you want me to add this number to?
Just roll your attack and then add your attack modifier with whatever you're attacking with.
Yeah, okay. So 9 plus 5. 14.
14, okay. Yeah. Falpher?
Yeah, I got a 17, and I'm doing that's 6 damage. Yeah.
Okay, so 20. Rictavio?
26 damage.
26 damage?
Cast a fireball that you would think would be a big flaming ball of glory, and instead it looks like a ball of snot falling in.
A fireball ignites in the town square that takes 2 more zombies out of there. How many are left? And Ezmerelda.
I rolled an 18, and I rolled 20 points with a magic missile.
20 points? Okay. And that your magic missile impacts onto the chest of one of the zombies as it kind of stumbles backwards. Now, how many attacks do we get from the militia in the town square?
20 arrows.
20 attacks. So that's 20 spear attacks from the militia. Wow.
You guys are the heroes.
Really are.
Crush them.
Here we go. You want to count that? Josh, my counter. So funny.
Poor guy.
It's okay. It's good. And the militia begin to strike back with spears as they start to gouge and skew the zombies. 52. That's 2 more. That's 2, including Ezmerelda's damage. How many left? 5. Okay, back to Sterling. Or sorry, the zombies' time. The zombies turn and start to attack the militia and you guys. Slam attacks. Not enough. There's 5 left? Not enough. Wow, not enough. Not enough. The zombies aren't doing well. The last one does well and hits one of the militia for 4 points of damage as it slams into this militia member, and he stumbles backwards with a dent in his helmet. Sterling?
I missed.
Rone?
I hit with...
You guys can roll before I get to you.
That's 11 force damage.
Okay, cool. Adam?
I hit with 8 slashing.
19. Callie?
3, 5.
24. Okay. Falpher?
I crit, and okay. I did, and only 10 damage. That's with
How
my
much?
crit.
10?
10.
Okay, yeah, you're breaking up a bit. You're lagging. It's weird.
That's
weird. That's another zombie gone. Rictavio.
I'll take my action to go around and heal somebody who's down.
Oh, good call. So you actually, the militia are all up currently. You go over to the one that just got hit and you heal him.
Great. I'll stand ready to heal.
Awesome. Ezmerelda.
How many are left?
How many zombies are left? 4.
Okay, I'm going to hurl a lightning bolt at them.
Lightning bolt. Whew. Guys, this is pretty cool. Adventures in a stream, fighting with the viewers at home side by side. It's pretty
so
cool.
Freaking cool, man.
I'm going to I'll do this at 4th level.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Ooh, lightning bolt at 4th level.
I'm just gonna, you know what?
Ezmerelda's checking out. She's like, see you, folks.
Oh no. Oh no, I rolled, hold on. No, I got a 10.
That's enough.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, an 8.
We roll these 9d6s. Hold on.
Wow.
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 Okay, please, let's not have it be like our thing.
A thing? Yeah. Of all the things.
Flame.
37 points.
Woo! Another zombie. As you reach out your hands, lightning bolt strikes it, and it goes down in a heap of burning, nasty flesh. Back to the militia. How many left? 3? 3 left, militia. See what you got.
Was there nobody else? Because it's a 5 foot. It's 5 feet wide.
Oh, does it arc?
It's 100 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Yeah. It would have just hit the one, and fried the one. Because if it's 5 feet wide, that's the space that a single zombie occupies.
Yeah.
So it would go in a straight line and affect that.
Okay, we have 30 minutes. Go ahead.
Unless there was more in a straight line. So if you maneuver to kind of like get more in that straight line that it goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you. We just have like 30 minutes left, and I wanted to do something really cool before.
That was cool.
You've been doing really cool things the whole time, Noura.
I wanted to make sure I got that one in.
Yeah, that was great.
What did it look like?
I just Pikacha'd, like,
Pikacha'd.
a huge lightning bolt.
That's awesome.
Nice.
How many from militia, Julian?
The militia went to bed.
22 attacks.
22 attacks.
Wow.
10 attacks.
Man.
10 attacks from one guy. This guy's just slicing and dicing. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Mythic Epic Weaver.
12,
Crushed.
14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Oh, Josh, I'm sorry.
1,000 bits. Amazing. You guys are
Man, that's
Guys, you guys are awesome. This is so great.
So just come back every week.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we can pay Matt his cut.
I want my $2.
Yeah.
There's 3 left. Yeah.
Oh man, this is pretty amazing.
It's fun.
67.
67 points of damage as 2 more go down. Sterling, you're up.
It's a hit. 12 points of damage.
Okay, 12. Rone.
I quicken the spell, so 2 spells, 15 points total.
Oh,
15. Falpher.
Missed.
Dmitri.
I hit, so you can add 13 more slashing.
How do you want to finish off this last zombie, Dmitri?
Hey.
All right. It's I'm pretty tired, so I'm sort of out of breath almost, but with a full 360, cut it right beneath the shoulders so that the arms fall off too.
That's great. Nice. The arms fall to the ground. The shoulders kind of do the like slow slide off as the final zombie rests. The militia rejoices, and you guys take a breather. You also see that zombies are fleeing the town as well now. You've gotten word that they have turned tail and they continue to go. Well done, guys. Yay. That was very, very epic. All right. You guys find yourselves in the middle of town. We have a little time left. You guys spend the next day or so licking your wounds, reminiscing about the last few days. Vallaki spent some time rebuilding. Is there anything that you guys want to do in the last, before we end here.
Yeah.
What's Dole doing? I have no idea what he's doing.
We need to bring a barrel of wine to the gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what he wanted us for.
Yeah.
So he'll give us something cool from his magic shop.
Wasn't he just going to identify that one? That was the payment to identify.
That was the deal, but we've already identified it, so I want to see what else he'll give us at that value.
Okay. I don't know if I can figure that out now. I'll figure that out next session. I wasn't prepared for that necessarily, but we can figure
I
that
would
out.
really like to pee.
Like in real life, or
No,
in
in
game?
character. Yes, in character.
Okay. Yeah.
I
you
haven't
can take-
peed.
You can absolutely. She makes a point, folks, to pee every episode. In one of the episodes, they were in a crypt and she ran off and peed in a coffin. So this is her opportunity. You can absolutely take a wash and break.
Thank you.
It's like Seinfeld, but you roll dice.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Anyone
I'm going to investigate the church that we were in because I do know that the bones of St. Andrew should be in place.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to investigate that in this downtime.
Mm-hmm.
And try to discover what's happening there. And then I'm going to take Rone on a walk.
Oh.
So let's deal with the church
time for
first.
dad
Give me an
talk.
investigation check to see how much information you get there, Rictavio.
Yeah, 17 plus 3, so 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. You find out, and you can decide whether or not you share this with the rest of the party, but you find out that the bones were taken. Actually, let's paraphrase. So you go to the church after things had kind of settled down the next day, and you find that Milivosh, which is a boy who tends, an older boy, kind of a teenager who tends the church and the church grounds, he is burying the priest with Father Lucian with Yeska. You question them and you find out that in order to feed his family, Milivosh breaks down and admits to you that he gave the bones to the coffin maker in exchange for money to feed his family.
So I will slap him upside the head.
Okay.
And then I will give him money to feed his family.
Very good. How much do you give him?
I give him 20 crowns or 20.
20 gold? Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
not 20 gold.
Oh, geez.
No, I'll give him 5 gold.
Okay. He looks at you with indignation. You could tell he's got a really hard edge, and is at first indignant, and
Sure.
then calms. And when you give him the gold, he says thank you, and you can tell that he is greatly bothered by the fact that he's done this and brought this upon the church, and that he's responsible for Father Lucian's death ultimately.
So yeah, and I don't, and I'll say to him, I don't blame you, son. You did what you thought was best in the moment, but it is never best to side on the side of evil. I will always, as long as I'm here and in this town, I will, and these heroes, you will always have someone to turn to. Thank you for telling us. I need you to promise not to say another word. The bones of St. Andrew, a powerful symbol to this town. Do not let anyone know that they are not there. We shall, as heroes, return them at some point, I'm sure.
I will. Thank you.
So I will explain it to these guys.
Yeah.
At some point. Not right now.
Okay. Walkabout with Rone.
Yeah, I'll put Rone aside and I'll say, my friend, I know I don't know you well, and I sense your darkness, and I know where you're at, but you must know that that is a part of you, that light is as strong as darkness. You must let both live. You are a hero whether you choose to be one or not. And your compatriots that you travel with every day need you to be someone to count on.
Here's what I know, Rictavio. I know that we're in this land And I know that Lord Strahd rules this land. And I also know it's foolishness to attempt to fight him. That being said, I'll take your words under counsel, but know this. I'll do what's best for myself in the end.
My hope is that in time, as you travel with your friends and your compatriots, perhaps me, that you will see that there are bigger things than our own need. But this will come in time, and I want you to know something. I will be here. Be here as counsel, be here as friend, compatriot, and someone who shares the same need, which is to bring Strahd to his knees.
So at this moment, I won't say much more, except I'll hold out my arm.
I'm going to grab your arm.
All right. Clasp, shake.
Indeed.
There we go.
Bro hug.
Bro hug.
All right.
Brone hug.
Oh.
Anyone else have anything they want to accomplish?
Well, after the charm wears off, I realized everything that went down, and I feel a little disgusted with Rone and Falpher giving up Irina, and disgusted with myself forever letting that happen. You know, I realized I didn't really have control over it, but being able to be charmed by Strahd and helping him in any way, shape, or form disgusts me. So I have a real introspective time, and I kind of avoid the rest of the party for a little while.
Okay.
I'll head over. I'll head over to Dmitri and just have a conversation about the fact that Sterling's not talking to us. My friend, Dmitri, why is it Sterling, after having completed such a great battle with us, is no longer by our side? He's alone now. We should go encourage him.
I agree. Which way did he go?
I did not see.
All right, yes, let's find him and see if we can cheer him up a little. I know he did get some confusion during that battle. At one point, it seemed like he was not on our side anymore. Which...
No, I noticed that as well. Strange.
Yes, let's find him.
Okay.
So I would be either in the inn or someplace in town. It's the solitude, just that people don't really go. So that's probably where I would just be to be with my thoughts at that time.
Okay, you find him at a lonely table in the inn.
Okay. I'll snuggle up beside him,
and I'll kind of move further away, kind of like a. I don't want anybody to touch me right now.
I'll go sit next to him on the other side.
What do you want?
Sterling, listen. That battle, sometimes decisions are needed to be made for the benefit of the people you care about, and sometimes things are not so clear.
Yes, we know you didn't choose to be, I guess, suggested under his influence like that. We knew you would never do such a thing willingly.
No, I wouldn't.
And I did everything.
Why did you, Falpher? Why did you?
Well, I knew that there was a way we were going to defeat Strahd. And yet my friends, I needed them to live. So I knew that if I could convince his lover to give himself up to him, that perhaps we might live to defeat him another day. That is the only reason.
I would have died to protect Irina. I would have died to keep him away from her, even for just a few more moments. And you went and broke down the door. You and Rone broke down the door, and you brought her right to him.
Sterling, come, my friend. These are decisions that adults have to make all the time, but it's not normal for a child like you to make these kinds of decisions. So I know it is quite difficult.
Yes.
Someday you will understand.
We know that Falpher would never sacrifice Irina. I think the intent was that she could maybe talk some sense into Strahd, which I think maybe worked, didn't it?
But at what cost? What did we lose? Not just for her, but in ourselves.
I can tell you we've gained. We've gained another day to live. Perhaps tomorrow we can defeat Strahd, or the next day, or the day after that. Certainly we could not him for all of these people if we are all dead.
Yes, I'm quite convinced if we had continued the way we had been, we would all be dead right now, or worse.
I would rather have been dead than let that happen. You talk down to me for my age, but I still think this is a decision I would make whether I was 11 or 11.
And Sterling, let me speak to you sternly, with some sternitude. There is no way that we would have survived that battle if we did not do what we did. There is no way. So you may choose to give your life to small battles, but I give my life to large battles.
That was a large battle. We were fighting the devil himself.
And we would have lost.
I had not taken any damage. I still had so much fight in me, and I didn't even get to finish it.
We would have lost.
Your mind had been altered. You remember, don't you? How much do you remember?
I remember he told me to protect him, and for some reason, it just made sense.
Yes, you see, maybe if we hadn't have stopped it the way we did, maybe you would have been the one inflicting all the damage on us.
No, I didn't want to hurt any of you. It's just in that moment, it was like he was one of you as well, just one of my friends, and it was very confusing.
I think there are a lot of lessons we can take away from that battle. First of all, that we're nowhere near strong enough to defeat him the way we are. But also that perhaps maybe we could be a bit more tactful in our approach next time.
And as you say tactful, all of a sudden I come running in butt naked, woo! Right through and out the back door.
I didn't even have time to cover my eyes that time.
No.
So sorry about that. She's a loose cannon.
Yes, I see we all have some tactfulness to learn until that day.
Are we all on the same page that the devil Strahd must die?
Of course.
That he must be destroyed, never to return.
Oh, yes.
I would love for it to be by our hands even, Sterling. And do
By
that
whatever means necessary, as long as we fight evil, without sacrificing good.
Agreed.
My perspective on good is long term. I'll say that.
Then let us do that.
Okay, I agree.
Very good.
Here, have some wine. All right, you don't drink. Never mind. I'll have the wine.
Dink.
Don't drink that much, though. Look what just happened to Callie.
Right.
I think Nora's raising her arm.
Yes.
Whenever you're
Done.
I would like to, when everybody has cleared, after everybody had cleared out of the church, I would like to go in alone.
Okay.
And I walk up to the altar and kneel. And I say, I've never prayed before, and I don't even know who I am praying to, or if you can hear me, but I am in a very difficult battle, and I can't do it alone. And if you can please help me find Rictavio, please help me find Venrikten. I need his guidance. And I really fear that I'm not going to be able to make this out alive. And I need to defeat Strahd, but I cannot do it alone. And I cannot do it without his help. But please, Please help me find him.
Very good. I'd like you to make a religion check with advantage.
Religion is what? Oh, intelligence.
Wisdom. Yeah. I think it's wisdom.
It's a 16.
With the 16, the windows are still shattered in the church. They haven't replaced. They've swept up all the pieces. But for the first time since you've been in Barovia, a single shaft of light shines through the chapel. And in that shaft of light, you see dust float past. And as soon as it comes, it's gone.
I make my way back to the inn.
As I look through the window as she leaves, a tear goes down Rictavio's face. And every day, Jason, every day he wakes up, and as simply as he can, he goes to her, and he casts Death Ward on her each morning. Make sure that she lives another day.
Love it.
Whether she knows it or not, he will go up and place his hands on her to cast it.
Love it. A few days later, you all sit in the Blue Water Inn. The scars from the battle are still present. Your egos are still bruised. Your resolute strength and drive are renewed and invigorated just in the presence of each other as you spend time reflecting, possibly planning. As a messenger brings you guys a letter while you're in the inn. And he hands it to Dmitri. And it is not addressed to anyone, but it has the seal that you guys have come to know is the seal of Strahd von Zarvich on it. What do you do?
Easy, Dmitri.
It's a letter. It looks like it's from Strahd.
Do not open it. Do not. Do not.
We have to find out.
Open it.
I'm not afraid.
I know. Open it.
She's right. Open it.
I open the letter.
It says, "My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarvich." And that is where we're going to end the session for this evening and the last episode of our first season of Into the Mist. Wow. Oh, very good, guys. Very good.
I'm so invested in the death of Strahd right now.
Oh, man.
It was good.
Ooh, that was good. There were tears. There were laughs. There were moments. Man alive, folks. Guys, I can't, first of all, to Matt and Noura.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Holy crap. You guys went through the gauntlet today. You gave it all you got. You gave tears. You gave your vocal cords, Matt. It was incredible to play with you guys, as it always is. And we hope to have you at our table again. This campaign will go for a while. And so hopefully we have an opportunity to play with you guys in person next time. And possibly in Castle Ravenloft at some point in the future. That would be incredible. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining us from the bottom of our hearts and making this day very, very special.
Thank you guys so much. This has been such a dream. You guys were so inspiring and amazing. Jason, you're always incredible. And Matt, this has been like a dream come true to play with you, and to, like, this whole entire day has just been unreal.
So fun.
Well, I want to say that I've had, such a, Jason, I think you said it, that you lost your partner last year, and it's your business partner. But the idea of spending time with people and playing games in this time that is like a crazy time in the world is an honor to make new friends and to play with people I've never played with, and still in a moment's notice, you break down every barrier and you're pretending with all your heart. So thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me spend the day. It's a great way to spend a life, and I appreciate spending this last 12 hours with you, Jason.
12 hours. Yeah, it's been 12 hours.
3 hours on Monday, so it's been a lot, but it's been great, and it's been a lot of fun. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
And to my cast for the last 3 months, I know it feels like it's been forever. It's only been 13 episodes, but guys, you've poured so much into this season already. It's been unreal. We've had a really rough year, and looking forward to those Mondays every Monday have got me through those times. It is, I'm eternally in all of your debts. So I want to thank you for sharing my table with me during this season, and on to Wildmount in a week as of Monday, and then back to Strahd in a little while. I love you guys. Be safe. We won't play together around the same table probably for the foreseeable future, but lots of bro hugs when we see each other again in the near future, for sure, guys. Stay safe, be good. For all of you at home, support Gary Con, please. Again, canceling a show of that size leaves unimaginable scars in companies that are involved financially, and all those things. I mean, Gary Con was going to be the pinnacle of a lot of our D&D experiences and careers, and it was crushing to find out when it was canceled. But look what we were able to still put together and accomplish in such a short amount of time, and have people like Matt Lillard, who wouldn't have been able to play because he couldn't have stayed the whole time at the show, and now here he is, 15 hours invested with RealmSmith. You might as well just become a member of the stream at this point. I mean,
every Monday night. I've never been on Twitch before. I mean, I've never played in a game and then watched the comments, and it's been super fun. So
it's so fun. Really so cool. You guys always have a spot at our table. Just know that you guys can come back anytime and play. Please just let me know whenever you guys want to. I love you guys. People at home, stay safe. Follow
Julian,
and subscribe.
Josh, thanks.
Yeah. Oh yes, Julian, of course, the producer in the other room. Thank you so much. Thank you to Josh here, who has been counting dice all night. And thank you to all the viewers at home. Holy crap, guys. You've blown our socks off with your support tonight. I didn't expect that. We thought, hey, this will be fun. Let's just make a little interactive, fun kind of moment. And it's been unbelievable. I can't even tell you how thankful we are for you guys to invest in us. The way that you have, not only with bits tonight, but with your time every single week. And it just keeps growing and growing, and we just so very elated and thankful for it all. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Nolzers, 5 p.m. I'll be painting the young red dragon if I can actually walk and see straight after today.
We're doing sorry, I didn't mean to jump in, Jason.
Go ahead.
Doing an Ask Me Anything tomorrow at 2:00.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Just I don't know. We're just trying to add our voice to help out. So 2:00
on the Gary channel, right?
2:00 Pacific time, so 5:00 on Gary channel. Yeah,
on the Gary Con channel. Okay, 2:00, guys. Tune in for that. And then Nora, Matt, and I will be playing the Cyberpunk game on Monday night with proper internet. And Mike Pondsmith, the creator of Cyberpunk, is the game master for that. He created it back in the 80s.
He's so cool.
Super fun.
It's so fun.
He's a good storyteller.
The couple moments that I played were a blast.
And a great voice, too. He has a great voice.
Yeah, he does have a great voice.
He really does.
He does. All right, guys. Love you guys. Be safe. Be good. Play lots of D&D and hold those that are special to you even closer during this time. Okay.
Yes.
Take care. You guys have a good night.